Hey everyone, welcome back to Jenna Marie's channel. I know, did not make a video on Christmas Eve and did not make a video on Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve was a lot better for me than Christmas Day because I had to deal with a narcissist on Christmas Day who ruined my whole entire Christmas Day, unfortunately. And then Christmas Day was crappy, which I don't want to make a video of saying my Christmas was crappy. But unfortunately, that's what you have to deal with in life if you keep choosing to allow these unhealthy, toxic, narcissist individuals in your life. It's kind of why I look like this, but I have the struggle is real shirt on because the struggle is real. And unfortunately, that's kind of why I wore it. And because it presents my video and everything. And so I am late, obviously, but I am on here now doing a video. I do got to say that Christmas Eve was better than Christmas Day, but you know, I did get a couple of things that I wanted, and a few things that, you know, I enjoy and I love. And so I will begin to show, you know, in my upcoming videos on what I got. Supposedly, I did kind of clean up my room a little bit, but I got this new comforter blanket, and you see the pillows, pillowcases for my bed. I literally got that from my sister, and I really love this because, you know, I really wanted a comforter, and at the same time, she kind of picked the one that I wanted. So I am actually happy about that. So that's the only thing that I can show you right now that I am going to kind of present. But anyways, I just wanted to do a video, and I really wanted to talk about the things that, you know, go on, and the things that you will actually have to deal with if you are in that mess with a narcissist all day, every day. Sorry, I had to actually put what I was cooling off in my fridge. If you heard, the timer went off. So back to what I was saying. When you deal with certain kind of people that are really sick-minded, or they have a disorder, or they literally just want to keep doing it to you. They want to bring you down. They want, I mean, a lot of people realize what they do, right? That's just because you're human. We're all human. And unfortunately, you know, sometimes, you know, you'll get these narcissistic individuals that say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you please forgive me? I don't want to lose you. I don't want to ruin anything," right? So they apologize, and they apologize, right? And then they act up, and they be mean to you. And then all of a sudden, they disrespect you, and they keep disrespecting you. It's kind of like if you are physical with someone, or if a person's physical with you. Sorry. Physical altercation, it's going to happen again, right? So them disrespecting you, it's going to keep happening and happening. So that's what I'm saying is you can never believe a toxic, unhealthy narcissist, because they are very unhealthy and they don't know what they want. They are really, they say they might be scared of commitment, but they can't give commitment. They really can't give love. They can't reach out like how you can reach out. They literally just don't want to do that. They play, and they literally, you know, want to make you feel guilty or ashamed of what they do. And that's kind of what has happened to me, but what has probably happening to you, or will happen if you keep allowing these narcissistic, toxic individuals in your life. You're always going to be a mess. You're always going to either look like this sometimes, or, you know, just be very, very hectic with yourself, and you know, you're going to be making too quick decisions for yourself because you are very overwhelmed and you're not able to relax. And so kind of what you know, some people go through is they literally just keep bringing them back because they are just so exhausted. They don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what these sick, disgusting, narcissistic individuals will have, you know, what they will do. And they don't know what they are capable of. They might be like, oh, well, this person is very unhealthy and toxic, and he or she might do this. But in the real world, you don't know what they're going to do. You don't know if they're going to come over and knock and break down your door or whatever. You don't know what they're going to do. Call, text, blow you up, sit there and make you feel ashamed for kicking them out or letting them stay. It's all in the mind, but at the same time, with the people that are going through that, it's all in our minds and all in our hearts. We always give our heart out. And so with these narcissistic individuals, they don't think, they don't really have a heart, and they don't really care what they do. And that's kind of what I'm saying, is it's so sad that people sit there and say, like these narcissistic individuals, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Okay, well, saying sorry over and over again about the same things for like 3 years, no, I'm sorry. Then you totally disrespect me, and you totally don't have any respect for yourself fully. But I do want to get into what I kind of brought up, I think a day before Christmas Eve, I think it was, is how a person is trying to conceive and trying to get pregnant, and who you bring in to allow that to happen. If it's bad, literally don't do it. If it's mutual and you are ready to have a child, but you need to not have a child with a narcissist. They literally will rip you out of your own home. They will rip you out of your own life, and that's not what you want for you or your baby, or for anyone for that matter. Even your family. Don't let them control you. Because a narcissistic individual that I am going through right now controls my life, controls my phone, controls every which way. And, you know, he used to not be that way, because true colors do come out, right? They literally do come out. And unfortunately, this one came out just recently. And I'm talking about the full-blown more recently. And I'm talking about how looking over my shoulder, seeing what I'm doing, calling my friends and family names just because apparently I'm talking to them. Like, controlling me and my lifespan is not what you want, even if you are trying to, you know, either get pregnant or kind of break that up into pieces right now and get that out of your head. Do not have sex with a narcissist. Do not want to have a child, child with a narcissist. Just get that out of your head right now, because that's what I'm going through right now, unfortunately. And this hasn't been the first time that I've gone through it with the same narcissist. I've gone through it 5 times. And 5 times actually trying to get me pregnant. And I don't want to be right now. I really don't. I don't want him in my life. I really don't. He treats me with disrespect all the time. I don't want that near me or near my child or near my other 3 kids. I don't. So what I'm trying to say is, have sex with the right person. Don't have sex with a narcissistic person who is going to control you and flip out on you just for making a plate of dinner. You know, that's kind of what happened last night. I was trying to be nice because he wasn't feeling well, supposedly. That was an act of, I'm not feeling well. I need attention. Baby me, please. Baby me, please. And that was his form of wanting to argue. And at the same time, I knew and I realized what was going on. But at the same time, he wanted me to get upset. He wanted me to sit there and, you know, react to whatever he wanted me to react to. And I didn't react. I didn't. Sometimes when you're, you know, quiet, they get mad at you. Sometimes if you're, like last night, I was quiet for about a half hour. I was just doodling on my phone and looking at pictures and you know, kind of blowing them up and everything like that and making them look cool. Well, 30 minutes went by about, and he sat there and said out of the blue, "Do you hate me?" And I sat there and said right back, "No, I don't," in a nice voice, in a nice way. And then I'm like, oh, can I show you something? And so I was going to show him, and I was going to be like, well, I've been doing this for about 30 minutes, and look, this is cool because I showed my friend. And my friend, you know, even said it was cool. But the narcissist, the individual, the toxic disorder, you know, unhealthy man, sat there and said, "No, I don't want to look at it right now. I don't want to look at any pictures." In that kind of tone. How old are you? You're not 5. You're not 10. You're not even 15. I mean, come on. Like, literally, do not disrespect me in my own home like that. Do not. And he will literally, these narcissistic people will make up a story just so it is believable to make you look crazy. Like, oh, you did this, or oh, you did that when you never did, right? Or maybe you, I don't know, maybe you picked up something of his or hers or whatever, and you put it down somewhere. All of a sudden, when you guys have a fight, you threw that. You did that. You hid it from me. You did that. It's all a lie just to get them to up on you and have you guys argue all the time. It's a non-stop battle. And that's what I'm trying to say. And I know that, you know, this is all over the place and everything, but I needed to do a video. And it's, holidays are almost over with because we got the New Year's coming up. And I'm not going to promise you that I'm going to be doing a video. Right now, I'm just going to say that I am going to be here, still doing my YouTube video on my YouTube channel. So I will be there for that. The weather is like literally changing. Like, we did not get snow up until today. It's like we didn't have a Merry Christmas, all like a white Merry Christmas. We're going to have a white New Year's, obviously. But what I'm trying to say is detach from these unhealthy people that control your life. If they say, "I love you," and blah this, blah that, and they show with an instant, that same day, that same time period, they show nicey, then they're a meanie. You need to get out. And the reason why I'm saying the way that I am is because they literally brainwash you. They get you to, you know, I'm brainwashed, obviously. And at the same time, the reason why I have my own past life. I have my own past childhood, my own past adulthood. And some of the reasons why I take these individuals back. Because it's just a habit, and I'm, you know, wanting to find appreciation with myself, and I'm wanting to find that I'm validated and that someone's valuing me. But you're never going to find that in a narcissist. And that's what I had to realize. And I'm still realizing that. And what I want to tell you is the reason why I kept bringing him back is because I wanted to show my YouTube that this is some serious stuff. You do not need to deal with any of a narcissist. Just, you don't need to deal with their crap, because it's every day, all day is bull crap. It's bull crap, and they have it lined up for what they're going to do, and when they're going to do it, and how they're going to do it, and when they're going to leave when they do it. So they already have that all planned out when they come over. They know how long they're staying. You don't know how long they're staying, because apparently they say, "Oh, I'm homeless," or "I don't have a place to live," or "I'm living over at a friend's, but I'm hopping everywhere I'm going." You know, you're never really going to know what is going on until you actually realize it. And I've realized it. Is he really at a friend's house? Probably not. Is he over at another woman's place? Probably so. Were you just in my bed? Yes, you were. Did I allow that to happen? Yeah, because you were complaining and you were, "Oh, I'm not wanted. And, you know, I wanted to have a good Christmas," and everything like that. And I wanted to have a good Christmas too, but you ruined it for me. So apparently you know, they're going to sit there and say that too. They're going to say, oh, well, you did this, you did that. I didn't have a good Christmas because you did this, you did that. And you know what? If you keep hearing this and that all the time, you're never going to accomplish anything if you are still around them. So anyways, this blanket right here as well, I love. It's kind of reversible. It's black, and then it's very colorful on the other side. So I just wanted to show you that. And I literally want you all to know that dealing with people like that, let me put my phone down because it's really hard to do that. Dealing with people like that is, I mean, you really think you actually found the right person, right? When you first met them, you really felt that, right? But true colors do and will come out. And when they do come out, you will find out the truth about them. So they don't need to tell you the truth. They can just hide and glide in their glory and their what they do with their selves. If you just watch, the truth will come out. And what I'm saying is, if you're going through, like with a woman, because a woman can do this too, but if you're going through, ladies, of a guy who's doing this to you, and you know that they're not faithful, and you know that they're not telling the truth, and here they are, you allow them in your room, or in your apartment, or in your house, or in your place, and you literally allow them, and they say, I love you, I care for you, and they disrespect you, but they literally sit there and get you to think that they are with another woman. They are with another woman. Especially when they, let's just say, okay, let's just say if your toxic individual smokes cigarettes, okay? And let's just say they only brought a pack or two. And literally, you know when they're going to leave, because after that, they're going to find excuses. Oh, I need to go get my cigarettes. Or I need to go get more cigarettes. Or I need to get more money for cigarettes. So they leave, and they leave that excuse up all the time. Or they only bring one pair of clothing over, and they sit there and say they want to spend time with you and all of that. But anything that they say they do and they run out of time, they will literally leave you high and dry. Or they'll sit there and eat your food. Or they'll sit there and whatever they bring with them, it's only for a short amount of time before they say, oh, I gotta leave. And honestly, they sit there and say, well, I don't want to lose you, and I love you, and I care about you, and all of that. But you are literally doing this, right? Oh, and another thing is if they do this. You sleep, right? If they're fake sleeping just because they want to, you know, make the time go by faster for the next day for them to leave. But if they wake up that next morning or afternoon, when you guys wake up and their minds are up, get ready and to leave, you know they're messing with you. You know that they are lying. They're not faithful, because no man would do that to their woman. No man would sit there and say, gotta get going. It would be more like spending time with them and waking up and you know, giving them a hug and a kiss and respecting them. You do not just leave. You don't. And then you make the other person feel guilty for it too. That's what they'll say. Like, why didn't you give me a hug and kiss goodbye? To be honest with you, sometimes if you're not together with that person or individual, they literally will make it sound like you guys are, so they can have that control in that relationship or in that dynamic of that situation. They will actually have all that, and that's why it's the real struggle. The struggle is real, and sometimes people, I don't think, you know, we don't fully understand what these people can do. We might realize it, but we allow them back, like me. No, we don't need to allow them back. Enough's enough. Cut the line and make sure the line is not attachable, because they will try to get you pregnant. They will try to get you to get stuck in that relationship with them or whatever. They will try to get you locked in. And that's what I'm saying, is get yourself locked out. Don't allow them in anymore, because if you do, you're only allowing yourself to get hurt. And that is tough to hear, but it is true. But if they keep coming back, you cannot. You have a choice to either text them back, respond, or whatever. Don't allow them anymore near you. That's not good. They are always a liar. They will make up a story just so that you look bad. And they look good. Like, I didn't do anything. You did. And they're like, no, 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 no. So just cut the cord. You know the struggle is real. And just know your worth as a person. I know it's hard. It's not easy. You feel, your heart feels like, oh, you know, like, it's like not attached correctly, right? In due time, it will be. Because I do got to tell you something. When he left, I can breathe in my apartment. I am more happier, more chippery. I might look like this because I'm clearly not ready to do a video right now, but I made the video time for you all. And I am so much peaceful right now as I speak up as I am, and I am not having him breathing down my neck. You know what I mean? That's when you know you need to leave a relationship, and that's when you know when you're doing good like this, you can breathe and you're happier, then you know you're in that kind of a dilemma that you need to get out of. And that's with a narcissist. Crap. So like, comment, and share. That fell. I didn't mean to do that. And Jenna Marie will be back for more videos. Just know your worth. Know that you're strong and that you can live up to whatever you want to live up to. Don't let them control you. Don't let them fake crap around you. Know your limits and know your realization. If you feel it in your heart and that's a gut feeling, go with it. All right? So you guys take care. And ladies as well. And I will be back for more videos. And I hope everyone had a good holiday. And I'm sorry that I wasn't here. And everything. So I hope I will be more presentable in the next few days and stuff when I do my videos. And if I do another video tonight, it might be later in the night because I'm very sporadic. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do a video, and then, oh, and then I am. So, all right. Peace out, guys. Take care. And leave them. That's what you need to do. All right, peace.